Hello everyone, this week is brought to you by Let's Plan It. I think this is her Adventure Awaits kit. So if you want to see how I decorated this and all my plans for the week and we went to Switzerland, please stick around. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Plan With Me. My name is Michelle and we are planning for the week of June 10th through June 16th. The kit that I am going to be using this week is from Let's Plan It. Had to take it out of the plastic. And it is, I got this last year, so I don't know what it's called. It's probably called Adventure Awaits, but we have these 3 boxes here. We have a lot of boxes right next to each other. We have The Mountains Are Calling and I Must Go, Adventure Awaits. I chose this because Saturday we went to Switzerland. It was only like a 5-hour drive. We took a bus ride through our local ticket and tour place, and so we went up on the mountains and it was great fun. I'll tell you more about that later, but that's why I chose to use this kit. So these are all the full boxes. We have some scripts, the weekend banner, the flags up there, icons, breakfast, coffee, me time, the headers I'm going to use. I never use little things or water tracker, habit tracker here, Monday through Sunday. My favorite sheet is all the full box, all the half and quarter boxes. We have Armory checklist of 6 each, half and full weeks. The bottom washi, some washi strips here. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. We have some icons there, bill dues, the glitter headers, and the date cover, which I already put in the dates ahead of time. Plans for the week. This was our last week of school, so it is officially summertime here in Germany, finally. Poor Chris, though, he only gets about a 6-week summer break because we normally go back the last week of August, and the school that he's going to be going to actually starts the 1st of August, so he misses out a whole month, but oh well. C'est la vie, it's what it is. But Monday, Jared, he did graduate, but he really enjoyed going into the PSCD classroom. I think I've told you before, but just in case I didn't, they have a program here for the seniors where they go and they get job experiences in an actual workplace, and he chose PSCD classroom, which is like preschool for special needs kids, and he loves it. He has ADHD and is on the spectrum himself, so he really likes working with kids who are like him. He understands, he gets it, he works well, he's phenomenal. Yeah, so he wanted to go on his days off of school and go work in the PSCD classroom. So we did that. I did some laundry. I packed up clothes. I tried to sell them, but they didn't sell, so I packed them up to go to donation. 3 days left of school. Tuesday, I did my Plan With Me. Get our tags because my car is still not fixed and we had to re-register it. And we didn't know at the time, but we know now is that we actually can't register it. For a 3rd time, we had to register it not up, which means it's not drivable. And then we had to get a letter from the place saying that they've actually fixed it. We had to get a letter from my husband's commander saying that we can register for the 3rd time, and then we have to take it over and get tags. It's a mess. And Chris, he has a Hail and Farewell at the middle school. It's like a big carnival play area thing where they have bouncy castles and food and games and stuff, but it's welcoming in the incoming 6th graders, so current 5th graders, incoming 6th graders, and saying goodbye to the 8th graders who are moving on to high school, but I need to give him money for that. Wednesday, Jared went to PSCD again. I had a hair appointment. I cut off like 3 inches and went a lot darker. I did drop off the clothes to the donation center here on base. I got mail, commissary, and baked cookies because, just a minute, 1 day left of school. baked cookies because Thursday was our last day of school. I picked Chris up. School gets out at 10:45, and his bus driver is amazing. It's the same bus driver that he's had for the 5 years since we've been here. He's awesome. He's the best bus driver I think that the school has, and we have 54 buses, so that's saying something. But I found out that it was his last day, so I baked him cookies, and Germans aren't allowed to shop on base and stuff, so they don't get a lot of American foods, and they wanted Mountain Dew. I wouldn't choose Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew is something that they want. So I got his bus driver Mountain Dew and my favorite bus monitor, because they also have bus monitors right on the bus. I got her a case of Mountain Dew as well. So I took the mail, brought in the cookies. I brought in the thank you notes for Jared for all his graduation presents, by Father's Day card. And I need driver's license notary since we are overseas and I have a Georgia license. We have to go through this whole process to get it renewed. We can't just send our money and get it back. So we had to get something notarized saying that we've been overseas for so long, our days that we got here, days that we're leaving, and the commander has decided to. So we did that. Friday, I am borrowing a car from someone, and he had to have some work done, so we dropped that off. It was my husband's payday. I needed to leave money for gas for the car. I wanted to decorate 523, 526 because it did not do it already. I will show you that in a minute. And print and cut my August printables here. Saturday, we went to Interlochen. We had to be there at a bright and early 3 a.m. and then we got back around midnight. We went to Brannen. We didn't stay there very long, but we took a cog railway up to Wengen. Once we got there, we took a lift to the top. It was like 1,300 meter in elevation. We saw some snow up there. The boys on the lift, they have a enclosed area, and then on top of the enclosed area on the top here, they had an open air one, which was just like a rail, and you just stay on top of it. I gave the camera to Chris so that he could video it. Stay tuned for my travel with me showing all of this on Thursday this week. And I wanted fondue. It wasn't very good, but I still wanted it. We saw the waterfall. We went to Interlochen, which is known as like an extreme sports type of area, but we didn't really do a lot. We got gelato, we got some souvenirs, and there's a big grassy area there where a lot of the paragliders came in and landed, so we just sat there in the field, enjoyed our ice cream, and critiqued all the landings on how well they did. So that was lots of fun. Had some things we couldn't forget. Sunday was Father's Day. Went to commissary, washed bedding, and plan next week. My husband didn't really want to do a whole lot. We did cook him dinner here. And yeah, that was about it. We just hung out. And then it's Monday. I need to show you the week before since I did not do it. Chris's birthday week. If you remember, I did not have a plan with me this week because I had ordered a kit too late and didn't get it in time. But this is it. It is the Luna birthday kit from Shine Sticker Studio, which should be no surprise because I use her all the time. But yeah, I really, really loved it. Monday we didn't do a whole lot, just baked, did some birthday prep. They did not have school on Tuesday. It was very random. I still don't have any idea why. Like a teacher work day or something? I don't know. But we celebrated that day because my husband was going on a trip on Wednesday, and so we wanted to celebrate, open up presents, eat cake, all that stuff on Tuesday. Wednesday was his actual birthday. I now have another teenager in the house. He wanted to eat dinner at Macaroni Grill, so we did that. Thursday, it was late, so I had coffee with Taylor and drop off Hubs at his work because we rented a car. Friday, one of Chris's friends, Matthew, stayed over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I needed to pick up the rental that day, had caught with Vicky. My husband took the boys to Europa. I stayed home, but Chris, since we don't do birthday parties anymore, we let him choose an activity he wants to do with a friend, and he chose to go to Europa, which is a theme park here, and he wanted to go with his friend Matthew. So he did that this day, and then Sunday he went home, and I just did some cleaning and plan next week. So that is what this week looked like. No surprise, I love it. But we're not talking about this week, we're talking about this week. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is how the week turned out. I like this, but I don't like how everything looks like it's blocked off. Like I have my list here all in a row. I have, this is kind of different, but, and this is all in a row. This I try and do a little bit differently, so this looks more like me, but this, but you can't break up the scenes. You just can't. So I do love the scenes, and I like how it turned out. It's just not my usual, which is okay. Of the kit that I have left, I did not use any of the icons, bill dues, nope. Use a lot of the boxes, expected. I did use a lot more of these checklists. All of this, not a lot of that, the washi strips, and the date headers. So yeah, please like and subscribe if you have not. I am going to be doing a giveaway probably next week, a Simply Gilded box. I am at 91 Instagram followers, so once I get to 100 I am going to be giving away the box. So if you have not checked out my Instagram, it is the same as my YouTube Life from the Fish Tank. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye, guys.